The Thaiger headed out to Maya Bay to check the changes that have been made since July 2018, when it was closed down due to the tourist influx of some 5,000 to 6,000 tourists a day. Since then, the area's been recovering, an area that people can reach from either Phuket or Krabi for a day trip, or just take the 10-minute ride from Koh Phi Phi, just 10 minutes across to Koh Phi Phi Lay, where there's not only Maya Bay but some other very pretty little areas, which we'll look at in our next video in this series. But for now, we're speaking to Sean Stenning from 5 Star Marine about some of the changes they've made for access to Maya Bay. So now we're at the other side of Maya Bay. This is the area that the Department of National Parks have set up for boats to arrive. Sean, what have they actually built here?
So the new pier that's the new part. So beforehand it used to be just a little rope that you could climb up. So you could access from the backside beforehand, but now they've built out the pier. The part that's missing right now is a floating dock where the boats are going to back up to. Offload the customer then walks up a ramp and then onto the pier. So that's where we're at right now. Obviously we're waiting for the floating docks. From what we've been told, the National Park's waiting for the floating dock to come into Thailand.
Where's it coming from?
No idea.
Can't believe they can't build a floating dock here in Thailand. Anyway, so this is like a concrete and steel structure with stairs that take them onto a walkway?
Yes, and then you access through the walkway, through a little bit of a foresty area, walk onto Maya Bay itself.
Now, the access to the actual beach, people won't be able to walk on the beach.
So from the front side by boat, no. But on the back side, yes. And then once you are on the beach, there'll be a little swimming area, a 50-meter roped-off swimming area.
Okay, so this is interesting that they're going to allow people to go back on the beach, because that's why people come to Maya Bay, so they can go on the beach.
Yeah, well, 300 people an hour, and they're saying between the hours of 10 and 4. But that's still, in my view, and you've seen Maya Bay itself now. It's a small beach, 300 people. That's a lot of people on that beach.
Well, it's really, if you sort of do the calculations, if they fulfill that quota, it's still up around 2,000 people a day.
Yeah, and again, that does concern me. I would have been, if I was advocating, I would have been saying a smaller number, and also give the beach break times. Let's not do every hour on the hour that we're moving 300 people in and out. And obviously there will be a concern about this back area, which is a beautiful snorkeling area now also. I think some of the coral reef here might start having problems as well.
So they're talking about the 1st of January 2022 to have this all ready.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to meet that deadline?
Look, I think because they've made the announcement, they'll do everything they can to meet that deadline. And I also know that there's a lot of operators already taking forward bookings to be the first people that walk on Maya Bay. So I think they're going to hit the deadline, but as to whether it's the exact plan that they had when they first started this, I'm not sure.
So the 20 baht I gave you to get us onto the beach didn't work?
No, unfortunately, that doesn't even get close to the National Park fee out here, Tim. The National Park fee for us is 400 Thai baht.
For each trip?
Yeah, so per person, 400 Thai baht. So this money goes to the National Park, they collect it. Normally, pre-pandemic, you would pay it at a ranger station on the front side of Maya Bay. But now there's a new floating ranger station that we go and check in, and we pay our National Park fee.
What is it about Maya Bay and Koh Phi Phi Don that is just makes it such a place that people want to get to?
So look, Maya Bay is obviously purely about the film. My opinion as to why people come here, it's the water clarity. It's amazing water clarity, great marine life, and there's the sandy white beaches here, just so soft to walk on. It's like walking on a sponge. So look, I've been operating tours here for a long time, and anyone who would say to me, "Come, I want to go see Maya Bay," I said, maybe when you get there, you won't like it as much as everything else that Phi Phi has to offer. So it is an attraction point and gets the Phi Phi into the minds of people, but I really don't believe that it is the most beautiful part of Phi Phi.
Well, the third part of this series is going to be introducing you to another beach at Koh Phi Phi Lay that people really don't know about. Thank you to Sean Stenning from 5 Star Marine for showing us the new section. And on behalf of both of us, thanks for joining us on this little segment of the Thaiger.